Or the meme work, whichever you prefer. Okay, Ally Rescue level 51. Let's do that one next. Plus there's a couple mementos up for grabs too. Still kind of wish you could actually get both of them at once. Save you a little bit of time. But no, the game couldn't do that. No, you have to do it like 2 times.
Ready for orders. What shall it be?
Alright, what's our main threat? Monsters, archers. Okay, it's predominantly monsters.
Ready for orders.
So I would like to have somebody that's strong against monsters.
Good luck.
Chrom is strong against monsters. Who can you get A+ with next? Lyn? Alright, Lyn it is.
Good luck out there. Yeah? Okay.
What?
Da-da-da.
Right.
What's my task?
Who are you close to another bond with? Elise.
Right here.
Elise Navidad.
Safe, okay? I'm up.
What? It's the holiday season!
Sure thing. What's my task?
It was a perfect time for that meme.
I'll see that it's done.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, you two
Yes.
still need to stick together.
Understood. Yes, sir. Roger.
Is this all? It's time
Oh,
to
Frederick still has a skill slot that's not filled. I should work on that. The new dashboard that I'm using just feels so weird. Also, why did I just turn on a stream with full volume while I was like in this one?
see how a Hoshidan fights.
Oh, I forgot to pause the stream on my end.
Pulverize the enemy.
I'll go.
Remember to watch your back.
Show me what you've got, friend.
Alright, let's dance.
Pace yourself.
Happy holidays, everyone, just saying.
I'll do everything
Well, I don't
that
know
can.
why it constitutes a just saying. It's almost like you're trying to make a hot take or something.
We have seized it.
But yeah, happy holidays to everyone here, like you said. I think you can say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Doesn't matter to me as long as you're there to like have a good time. And be like kind and respectful to other people, including yourself. That's all that matters to me.
My turn. That's not gonna happen.
In this stream, there is definitely no war on Christmas. That's what I will say. And I'm sure there's like no actual war on Christmas. Elsewhere, maybe in other people's minds there is.
We have seized it.
But this is like a war on Christmas free zone. None of that shit's going down, alright?
We have to do something.
There's a lot of Halos going on. I don't even know what's what anymore.
It's all right. You're still away. The mission begins. I have the
Everything's happening at once. First of all, where are the thieves? Okay, there's one. Well, wasn't there two? Pretty sure there was a second one.
I can't win this.
Your strength didn't amount to much. Our mission is complete.
I didn't beat all the thieves already, did I? Oh, looks like there's I still won.
You acquitted yourself well.
So your plan is to kill me? Wrong. Oh.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Gate opened.
Yeah, maybe there was only one
The mission
thief.
begins.
Or somehow we defeated two at once.
You acquitted yourself well. Our mission
You
is
wish it would
complete.
snow?
You
I
acquitted
don't.
yourself well.
I am not a fan of snow, because most of the time I'm a pedestrian. And here where I live, the snow clearing sucks. I'm talking like there'll be snow on the sidewalk that could be there for days.
You have seized it.
And as a result, people are like walking out the side of the road.
For business.
And sadly, the drivers here
Let's get
don't usually
to it.
stop for anyone. Even for anyone that could be stumbling into the road and possibly getting run over and killed. And stuff.
The mission begins.
And it gets very slushy, too. I hate it.
Open for business.
And if it's really cold,
These are very nice.
some of the buttons that you use to, like, know that you're gonna cross the road
Soon.
were frozen. So I couldn't even press them.
You have seized it.
Therefore, I had to wait in hopes that there was a red light and hope that a driver actually would let me go.
You acquitted yourself well.
It was quite a show.
So that's kind of what I deal with in this city. Some of the drivers here are like utter shite. Like really bad. And probably don't care if they hit and run you.
I'll defend this fort.
Thankfully that's only a minority. But the bad ones really ruin it for everyone else. And that's another reason why our insurance rates are absolutely sky high. So there you go. That's my rant on what goes on in my regular life here. Still don't have enough KOs yet.
Can't win this.
Now we haven't really had much snow, but believe it or not, in December we've actually had a lot of
Our
rain.
mission is complete.
Say,
And it's not a light amount of rain, it's usually heavy rain. And it blows so much that the rain goes sideways.
Wow, that was so awesome.
I'm just gonna assume that people are not really caring about the my talks about the weather,
you wanna
which can be a regular occurrence.
You acquitted yourself well. Me too. Our mission is complete.
There, I'm done with you, Iago. Go back to being a burb in Aladdin.
I knew you could.
Ooh, the Gen crossbow.
Looks like I'm on top this time.
Oh yeah, we get like a new illustration to fill out now.
You're all right.
I still gotta figure out like who am I supposed to beat to get to here. Okay, that's an arena, which for some reason has magic advantage. This one's level 82. Why the level is so high, I don't know. I guess we'll do the arena. I guess for anybody that uses magic, they would actually do way more damage. I guess we'll find out. Pretty sure I have at least one or two people I like to use that use magic. Leo will be on the top of the list.
Yes?
What's my task?
Leo and Frederick. Luckily, I'm not restricted to have to use a mage,
Yes? Understood.
but as long as I have at least one, I'm happy. Still think the genie in the live-action Aladdin should have just been CGI with stock Robin Williams audio clips. Well, maybe they didn't have permission to get it, though.
The battle begins.
We don't know that.
Get behind me.
Also, don't preach to me. I'm not in charge of it.
The mission begins.
I have, like, no take on that decision whatsoever.
Possessed them to attempt to challenge me. Consider their commander crushed.
Oh yeah, Leo is definitely going to be kicking some ass on this map. See, I'd be okay with a light drizzle. Like, not a downpour where I just get sad to look outside. Thankfully, I don't have seasonal depression, or, you know, regular depression for that matter. But man, if you get both, it's a terrible winter for anyone here.
I'll stop them.
The mission begins.
Wow, thanks for the cheap shot, asshole.
That was an uncommonly enjoyable bout.
Just knock me down and then hit me again.
Too strong.
Such a nuisance. A savage beating is the best way to introduce oneself to an enemy.
Oh, hey there, James. You picked up Octopath Traveler today. Oh, that's good.
Our mission is
I think it was like on lower price than before.
Our enemy has reinforcements. What did I tell you? You break it, you bought it.
You say a lot of things,
The mission
Anna,
begins.
alright?
I have a good feeling about this. Oh no, it must be.
Oh, Anna's gonna be using medicine?
Oh dear.
We can't have any of this.
We need to deal with this quickly.
Hurry.
I possessed them to attempt to challenge me.
Oh, that monster hit me from behind and canceled out my extra damage.
I possessed
You
them to attempt to
ass! I could have like taken down that stun meter all the way. Now I need a new meter. Hey, where you going?
You seem well suited to groveling.
Wow. Throwing the shade. How much damage did I take? 10%. Alright, so I gotta be careful the rest of the way.
Out of business.
I'll go.
My heart was pounding.
It's over.
Our mission is complete. A total triumph.
Okay, well that's like a legitimate reason to wish you had snow.
Our enemy has reinforced.
If you're gonna have like little water coming up in the next
Show me
season.
your miserable faces.
That's a legitimate gripe.
The mission begins.
Like there were times we had rain and still had water bans back in the city.
I have
But of
news.
course that was years ago. And then Logic kicked in, so we didn't have to worry about that anymore.
Like clearing away a pebble.
Let me get rid of this Shield Master.
It seems I may be
Oh
headed
my
for death's
god.
sweet embrace.
Frederick's dash attack just goes forward, and it's hard to aim.
I'll fight with you.
What?
To think that I'd
Did
be
it actually
rescued by a
cancel out my
strange day.
my heavy attack?
We're allies now, so thank you.
That was weird.
I have news.
And Leo does not have lethality. I'm gonna have to get that later.
It wouldn't do to be seen defeated by my own retainer. That was too stimulating for me. I need to go lie down.
I wish it would never snow at all. Like just where he or she lives, or you know, where he, she, or they live, or just in general. Because if it's just like where that person lives, you know what, no big deal, as long as it's not near you. But if at all, I mean, we kind of need snow for the ecosystem.
Our enemy has reinforcements.
Never mind just like the lack of water you'll get in the spring.
We have to fight.
Polar bears and penguins need snow.
The mission begins.
If it doesn't snow, there'll be less ice.
It's closed.
That was an uncommonly enjoyable bout.
Lend me your strength.
But yeah, that's how I feel.
You face us now. A savage beating is the best way to introduce oneself to an enemy.
Well, I don't need snow. I'm not a polar bear. I'm not a penguin. I mean, legitimately, like in the winter season, you do need snow. I just don't want the snow to last from December all the way to May.
Oh, Lind, thank you for helping me.
That's all I can ask for.
Of course. You're always helping me out, after all. I have news.
Lend me your strength.
And sometimes our winters are just miserable because it's constant precipitation.
You face us now. You are powerless before Nor.
Alright, this arena can actually end pretty
Magic was
quick.
Surprisingly powerful, Lind. Let's fight again sometime.
I could bail now, but I'm curious as to what the 6th round would entail for me.
Lost. I can't believe it.
Alright, after this fight, I'm probably gonna get some water. And if there's like a support conversation, I can get it then, too.
Defeat it. Here? Our
Because
mission
my
is
throat's getting a little dry.
Our enemy has reinforcements.
Cordelia and archers? Oh, good thing I brought an axe warrior.
The mission begins. The gate opens.
Bless me. I hope that it didn't turn out pretty loud. I didn't have enough time to reach for the mic to turn it off. I need to get rid of at least one of these snipers.
You underestimate me?
You know what? Let's just get rid of the other one, too. You know, if Cordelia can leave me alone for a few seconds. She always just gets a little rambunctious when there's a dude around. Also, I just realized Hinoka and Sita both showed up. So, this is a little whack.
Agreed, Cordelia. Now let us rally our strength and dive back in. I have news.
A savage beating is the best way to introduce oneself to an enemy.
What if we try it this way?
Monster Hunter games? I had the 3rd one for the Wii U, but I didn't really care for it. And that's really my own fault, because I played it by myself.
Oh no! It must
Hanoka's rallying. Oh,
dear.
shit.
We need to deal with this quickly.
This could be a problem.
Hurry!
Especially since it's gonna be constant, like, increases in health.
I'm ready at any time.
Ready when you are.
Oh, have a good time at the Christmas party, James. Hope it's a good one.
I'm satisfied with the win.
I mean, wouldn't anybody be satisfied with a win? Unless they felt they didn't deserve it.
We've got to find shelter.
I'm ready at any time.
Ready when you are.
Okay, if Hanoka goes down, it's gonna get easier.
Really think you could beat us?
She's still not down? God, she just won't give up.
I'm satisfied.
Okay, now she gives up.
This wasn't the plan.
That one took a little while.
My heart was pounding.
It's over.
God, she's just like almost glitching out. I don't think she's supposed to skid like this.
I'll happily fight.
Lend me your strength.
Well, yeah, that's what Monster Hunter really is. It's mostly played as an MMO. Better enjoyed with friends. But I didn't really know any other friends that had the game at the time.
You acquitted yourself well.
Not as satisfying as I'd hoped, but I'll take it.
It will, and there's gonna be a DJ. Well, I didn't ask if there would be a DJ. I just said for you to have a good time at the party.
I knew you could.
I didn't ask, like, what was happening at the Christmas party.
Best you say? That only confirms what I already knew.
Like, it was okay that you told me, but I didn't need to know.
I didn't think I'd get you.
Suppose we've developed a bond of sorts. Prince Leo, do you have a moment?
I suppose. What is it?
There's something that's been bothering me. I wasn't sure I should say anything.
You've been keeping something from me?
Yes. I have thought long and hard about the implications. But ultimately, I decided that it needed to be said.
Good gods, man. Don't keep me in suspense any longer. What is it?
Well, Prince Leo, it's about your
My what?
collar, my lord. It's inside out.
No, that's not possible. Oh, damn!
I was hoping you'd just notice. Eventually. But here we are. I could not in good conscience remain silent any longer, my lord.
Is this what you were hinting at with all that talk about fashion?
Yes, my lord. I was not bold enough to tell you straight out. I apologize.
No. It's my fault, of course. You must come to me directly if this ever happens again. A fashion yes man is no good to me. I need someone who can speak the truth.
I understand. Then, since we are speaking openly,
Please, let me hear it.
you have worn your collar inside out precisely 36 times since we met. I thought perhaps I might be able to prevent a 37th.
36? Ah! Someone must die! I mean... Thank you.
You're welcome. And there's one other thing.
Very well. Get it over with.
The other morning, you nearly wore your nightcap into battle.
No, I caught myself before actually walking into battle. How did you know?
Well, I was positioned nearby to speak to you about something else. Namely, that you had brought your pillow instead of your spellbook.
Did I really?
I was quite surprised to see you look directly at the pillow several times.
That is enough, Frederick. In the future, I need you to be more proactive.
Yes, I understand. If I see that your trousers are on inside out and backwards, I should speak up. I will be happy to add this to my list of daily duties, my lord.
Has it come to this? Do I really need a wardrobe guardian? Yes. Yes, I suppose I do. Thank you, Frederick. You're a true friend.
Alright, I just came back from the fridge just to get some juice, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just listen to now? Did this cutscene really make Leo look like an absolute putz? I know you don't need to apologize for telling me you are having a DJ at the party. I just thought that was just a random spiel of information. Nothing bad, it was just surprising and random. Level 12 villager rescue, I can do that. I don't have to worry about what units to bring. They're all a minimum of 85 now. You know, even in my first save file, I don't think I have a single character at max level. Which, if I remember correctly, is 150?
Yes, sir.
Alright, Frederick, who else can you A+ with any moment now? As it stands, nobody. So I think you need a break. Wyvern Riders? Okay, so I'll need someone that's good against dragons.
Yes, sir.
Follow me.
Xander will do. And you can pair well with Rowan.
Put me in.
Who, thankfully, is right here!
Leave it.
Yes,
Funny how that works out.
leave it to me. Yes? Time to choose.
Best support in Fire Emblem history is Frederick? I mean, I can see that because he's on horseback. But I wouldn't know from experience.
I'm counting on you.
What about you, Marth? Who are you able to A+ with? Also with Xander, but with Lucina as well.
Right here. Come back safe. Ready for orders. Understood.
Yes? Yes? What to do?
I'm surprised there's still so many support conversations I need to have. Like, I thought I would have nailed a lot of them by now.
What is it? Good luck out. Yeah?
I guess that's what happens when you don't really spend enough
Okay.
time to try to get them all.
Right.
Is this all right? It's time to move.
Alright, I've been streaming for like over an hour and a half. But surprisingly, I'm not tired yet. We'll see how long I can actually keep the stream going.
I feel like a young man again.
Oh, the support conversation! That was probably the one that was like really out of place and stayed out of place the whole time.
I have news.
Like, did nobody else in Nor even let Leo know?
Begins. Everyone, get behind.
Or were they scared he would actually kill them?
I have news.
It's like, you're reading into your pillow again. Oh, what's that? You little
Mission begins.
bitch? You gonna die now? What? How about I suffocate you with this spell book that I'm trying to read?
No, don't.
How do you like that now? You're dead. Now, if you excuse me, I have like another pillow to read.
I thought I was done for. Thank you so much.
Leo just bring like new meaning to the phrase pillow
I
talk
have news.
by talking to his pillow. But then again, in real life, people are talking to their pillows too, like those full-on anime body pillows.
I'm going to finish.
Why was Kramen like not even spotted yet?
Thanks. That was rough.
To be honest, I don't really know anyone around here that has one of those anime body pillows. And I don't know if I really need an anime body pillow or a body pillow of any kind. I only want to rest my head. If I don't rest my body, I would just use the mattress. So an anime body pillow is not really effective. And even if you're going to use it to, like, say, well, you need something to cuddle, then what are you going to rest under your head?
I thought I was done for. Thank you so much.
Maybe I'm just a little bit of a prude. But anyway, that's my take on body pillows. Also, looks like some villagers are still in danger over there. Oh, really in danger, look!
Thanks. That was rough.
I have news.
Oh, it fell.
Our mission is complete.
I'm ready.
It's only natural that somebody would want a body pillow of their own waifu.
The gate opened.
Natural in what way? Maybe natural to them, which is fine,
Yourself well.
but I wouldn't really say it's natural. Because for it to be natural, it would have to be, like, the norm, or the majority of people.
I have news.
Like, I personally, and my case is not really applying to everyone else, I don't need an anime body pillow of my waifu, because I don't have a waifu.
The mission begins. It's time to move.
Okay, fine, I'll rescue more villagers.
We have seized it.
Am I even gonna have enough soldiers to
We have
compete?
seized it.
So I'm running into this problem again where I'm not gonna have enough units.
I have news.
Do that. I have a favor to ask.
The mission begins. You acquitted yourself well.
Personally, if I wouldn't really want an anime body pillow, because if I really wanted to cuddle into something, I'd like it to be an actual person. But that's just me.
In a few years, people will be saying the same things to you.
Plus, where do I even put the pillow? Because even if I get one, I don't want anyone else to know I have one. Like, what if I had family visiting? It'd be awkward.
That was a rough fight, but I won.
Anyway, enough of this topic, because I've been getting a little out of control. And I've actually been, like, keeping that going for, like, a couple minutes.
Our
I
mission
really
is
should move on.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Oh, more of the villagers are in danger.
Commendations are in order.
Alright, what are the accommodations even gonna get me? Oh, you automatically increase bond with Minerva. I thought you only get stuff like that in story mode. Oh, that's thoughtful. That means I don't have to bring her along for this mission if I need her to build up. Because she'll go bond up with anyone.
I'll defeat you and bring an end to this battle.
Still need to kill a couple under 4. As long as that villager doesn't take the kills from me.
Our mission
Do
is
whatever you want.
I'll cut you down.
Oh god, there's enough soldiers over here. Just make sure I don't take the fort. Otherwise, they'll stop spawning. 1903. I'm getting closer now. remember what map it was, but on my original save file, I've always had this one mission, and no matter what I did, I would always come short with the amount of soldiers I need to kill.
The port is ours. We're making progress.
Alright, leave Frederick alone. There's still soldiers here. I don't want to end up killing him by mistake.
I'll defeat you and bring an end to this battle.
1991? Are you serious? Oh, thank God there's still some more over here.
Do not worry, I'm going to
You
finish.
acquitted yourself well.
Hey, you're pretty good.
I was getting real worried that I would run out. And look at that, one stab is all it took.
I am the Crown Prince of Nor, and I will not be defeated.
I knew you could.
Alright, that was a bit close. But we got S rank.
To fight in
Just
the
by
service of
25
others
kills.
is the highest honor. From now on, I want... Huh! Such exertion for a simple move.
Gods!
Oh-ho! You still have much to learn. Attack with confidence!
Xander, you're too strong. I can't land a single blow. What's your secret?
There is no secret. Only years upon years of hard training. If you wish to reach this level, you must never give up.
So, there's hope? You think one day I could be your equal?
Of course, with the right guidance, you could surpass me. But it will not be easy.
Oh, you're kidding! I mean, I find your support encouraging.
Tell me, what is it that motivates you? Why do you crave strength and power?
So I can protect the people I love.
That is a noble aim. But what of your lineage? You will be king, will you not?
Not a chance. If my father taught me anything, it's that kings are weak. I won't end up like him, that's for sure. My sister may take the crown for all I care. I'm focused on the sword.
Are you so sure about your father?
Of course I am. I've been told that he was often sick and could barely fight.
Ah, but have you considered that fighting is not the only way to wield power? Faith, conviction, and intelligence will always win over brute strength.
I don't understand.
When I imagine your father, I think of the villagers and people who followed him. Why do you think they followed him? If he was so feeble physically?
I don't care. If I don't have the strength to protect everyone, I'm nothing. Forgive me. I understand your point, but I can't look up to my father.
One should not speak of one's own father that way. I suggest you learn from his wisdom while cultivating the strength you crave. After all, there are kings both mighty and wise, like my own father, King Garen.
So, your father is both a fearsome warrior and a wise leader?
Yes, he isn't perfect, but he has no lack of strength or conviction. That is why I am devoted to him, no matter what. I apologize. This is not about me. This is about your path to the throne. You would be wise to expand your goals beyond mere physical strength.
Yes, you're probably right.
With that said, this lesson is not over. Come and get me!
All right, put your guard up. I intend to actually land a blow this time.
Narrator. He doesn't. Okay, this was an easy mission, level 12. Let's jump up 70 levels to the desert arena, and I can only bring swords. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen any more enemy reinforcements appear on this map yet. This map seems a little hollow right now, but I think that's going to change if I start advancing west. Okay, I'm only allowed to bring swords, which I come to expect. Xander would be a good choice still. But with who? I gotta remember, I can only take swords, people. Marth would be a good choice. But so would Olivia.
Put me in!
Okay. right.
So I'll say Olivia for this one.
All right.
Yes?
You can't.
Leave it to me.
Yes?
Marth, who are you good with? Navarre? You know what? Screw it. Let's pick
Ready for
Navarre.
orders.
Prepare yourself. Yes. It will be done.
Yes?
Understood. What?
Maybe instead of Crom, let me take... You know what? I will take Crom. Crom and Lynn go together.
Yeah?
So there you go.
Okay.
What?
That will be my holy trinity of
Right.
warriors. Going into this
Is this
mission.
all right? It's time to move.
Hyrule Warriors had a more profound problem, because most of the time you can only bring like one unit to control.
Fighting is unavoidable.
And that just made things very annoying.
Let's get started, shall we?
Disadvantaged? Hold up. My commander is already at a disadvantage and the fight freaking started? So I already have to rescue Minerva.
Be careful.
The fight started like this. So there's a very good chance that Minerva, my commander, could instantly die if Sakura gets a good combo. I hardly think that's fair.
The mission begins. I have news.
Well, we got out of the problem. But still, it shouldn't have come to that.
My turn.
Defeated.
I just hope she actually goes to a base.
Is that all I can expect from the might of the Hoshidans?
You acquitted yourself well.
Like, if she just stays there and lets all these enemies come to her, like, she's a lost cause. Who's advancing on her? Anna?
News.
What?
We have seen
Oh, it's only gonna get worse.
My turn.
mind if I cut in?
And it looks like they have, like, hero weapons. I can judge by the color. Oh, good. Anna's down. Because that could have been a disaster if she got up there.
You're going out of business.
That was less entertaining than I'd hoped.
You acquitted yourself well.
Still need to rescue everyone else, too. I forgot about that.
You saved me. I will return the favor if the need arises.
Our allies are in danger.
Challenge.
Yeah, that was close. Not gonna lie.
We have seized it.
Thankfully, Lynn can heal them.
My turn.
No hesitation. Our enemy has reinforcements.
Ah, great, now there's a messenger?
The mission begins. You acquitted yourself well.
Okay, I think that's a job for Mark.
I'm gonna crush those weaklings!
Stop the messenger at all costs.
You acquitted yourself well.
Or better yet, Xander looks like he's gonna ready to cut him off.
You've done something special. Be proud of your effort, soldier.
I'm just doing my job. Speaking of which, on to the next enemy.
Do you really think you beat me?
I'll protect you.
Okay, this mission's a little wild. Because you have to move
Our mission is
fast.
complete.
Like, really
You
fast.
acquitted yourself well. We have seized it. We have seized it.
Port is off. We're making progress.
Let's end this!
Will do. Here we go.
I don't know if it's throwing everything, but more than any other mission has so far. Like the fact I had to go rush to rescue my commander within the first 5 seconds of the map.
Not bad, but not good enough.
That could be pretty much up there with close to everything.
Our mission is complete.
But once you take out, like, say, Sakura and then Anna, then it calms down completely.
Thanks. I owe you one.
We have seized it.
There's still not enough KOs.
I might be tiny, but I'm not delicate. The gate opened.
Believe you me, Chihuahuas are tiny,
Mission begins.
but they are certainly not delicate. Therefore, there is some honesty in Lissa's
Mission
words.
begins. I have news. We have seized it.
We should
seized
end
it.
this now. Bye.
Mind if I cut in?
I'll lend you my strength. Any last words?
Our mission is complete.
I am the Crown Prince of Nor, and I will not be defeated.
You know, from this angle, it almost looks like Xander has an armored chocobo instead of a horse.
I knew you could.
To fight in the service of others is the highest honor. And now,
If it's Lord Xander, is something wrong? You're staring at me.
yes. My apologies. I didn't mean to stare. I was lost in thought. It's just that when I look at you, Olivia, I'm reminded of my retainer back in Nor. You and he are entirely different, and yet, somehow, there's a resemblance.
He also had boobs.
Completely different, yet alike? How strange. Tell me more.
Well, his name is Laszlo. As I mentioned, he's one of my retainers. You share certain airs and mannerisms, and you both embarrass easily as well.
He gets embarrassed easily too, huh? Well, that's certainly spot on.
Come to think of it, I've seen him dancing off by himself. He's quite skilled, too.
He's a dancer too. Wow, we really are alike.
In some ways, but you are also wildly different. He lacks some propriety. He's always going to town to flirt, and he tends to land himself in trouble.
That seems rather out of character for someone as shy as you say.
I've received endless complaints. I tried scolding him, but he doesn't listen. He's otherwise an excellent man. He's good at his job, skilled with the sword.
In other words, you're saying you don't hate him for the trouble he causes, right?
Right. Of course I don't hate him. Laszlo is my retainer. And I care for him.
You sure start looking wistful when you talk about him, Lord Xander. Like a father who adores his troublesome son, despite the aggravation.
Perhaps I am a bit like a father figure to him. Gods! My idea of fatherhood did not involve mentoring a large adult son.
But I think you'd make a great father. So dependable and responsible. I, on the other hand, won't make a very good mother if I ever end up having kids.
But any child of yours is sure to turn out to be a spectacular dancer.
You think so? I've always thought I'd teach my children all sorts of dances. If I could dance my favorite routine with my child one day, I'd be overjoyed.
That is a nice thought.
And I'd hope my child would one day fall in with someone as caring as you, my lord.
I'm sure a child of yours would be a fine, non-philanderous retainer. I hope that any future child of yours has a wonderful fate in store for them.
Thank you, Lord Xander. Sincerely. But this all feels a bit strange. When we first met, I never imagined we'd be able to speak so casually.
I see. Is that why you've always seemed so nervous around me?
Yes, but I'm not nervous anymore. Now I know how kind you are. And I look forward to our future talks.
As do I, Olivia.
It's like, yeah, you're probably not going to be a good mom, but as long as your kids can dance, that's good.
You're all right. A word, Crom. You went pretty deep into the enemy lines back there, no?
Did I? I lost sight of you at some point, granted, but I was in no real danger.
Did you forget what you said to me after the previous battle? Lynn, try not to get too far ahead of the main force. You might get hurt. Ringing any bells?
I may have said something to that effect.
There's no may-have about it. What's with the double standard? Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I'll drop dead from the slightest touch.
I assure you, it has nothing to do with you being a woman. I just think my heavy armor gives me an advantage when fighting on the front line.
All right, I get it. You think you know how strong I am just by looking at me. I swear, you're just as bad as Hector.
You're making me nervous with that glare.
Well, I'll make you eat those words. Consider this a challenge.
Oof. I accept on these terms. If I win, I act as vanguard and you follow behind.
Same for me then. If I win, you hang back and let me charge ahead. Let's go, right now. The sooner we get this over with, the better.
You're better than I gave you credit for.
Same to you. I thought you weren't in my league.
I hate to say this, but I call a draw. Next time, I'll come out on top.
In your dreams. I'll work from sunup to sundown to find a way to beat you. Till then, though, how do we decide who gets to march on the front line?
Oh, right. That was the point of the whole competition to begin with. Well, from all I've seen, I'm loath to stop you from leading any charge you want.
Thanks, but I tied, not won. You ought to get to take the lead, too.
I worry that if we both lead, we'll only get in one another's way.
What if we stick close together and dive into the fray at the same time? The two of us together would be like a hurricane sweeping across the plain.
Huh. I like the sound of that. Even the most valiant warrior can be surrounded or overwhelmed when alone. I worried you would come to that fate, but I'll breathe easier if we fight as one.
You're not immune either. That armor won't protect you from everything.
Then we agree. In which case, neither of us need restrain ourselves. Next time, let's act together as the vanguard.
The closer we get, the worse it's going to be for our enemy.
Okay, that's quite a lot of parallels in those two conversations.